This story took place 4 years ago, and it still haunts me to this day. It was Christmas night, and my family were driving home from this fancy restaurant. I, unlike my family, wasn't tired, so the 45-minute drive seemed perpetual. On top of that, my little sister was constantly moaning about how her friend didn't get her anything for Christmas. After about 20 minutes of driving, my dad stopped at a gas station to get some cigarettes, and my sister, brother, and mother all got out to pee. I stayed in the car as I had already gone before we left. Once they all left, I decided to play a few games on my phone. I looked at the car clock and saw that 10 minutes had passed, so I immediately wondered what was taking them so long. As soon as I peered out the car window, I saw a man staring at our car. The man startled me as I didn't know how long he had been watching. What made it even more unnerving is that he had a plain, blank face. No expression was shown. It was hard to make out any features as it was pretty dark, and he wasn't standing in an illuminated part of the station. He was about 5'9" and looked to be middle-aged. Once he saw me notice him, he started walking towards the car, and I'd be lying to tell you if I wasn't scared. Luckily, my dad came back with the rest of the family, just as the man took a couple of steps. My dad apologized and told me he had been in an argument with a cashier. I didn't care. I was just glad that my dad was with me. I took another glance at the man outside, and he was still staring, but this time, he had an annoyed look on his face. We drove off, and for the rest of the car ride, I couldn't stop thinking about that man. This wouldn't have been too bad if it had just ended there, but it didn't. Later that night, I was watching YouTube while everyone else was asleep. I put my phone down and just enjoyed the ambiance. That didn't last for long, as I heard something smash into the window behind me. It was the same man that I saw at the gas station. Only this time, when our eyes met, he grinned. Out of fear, I screamed at the top of my lungs. My dad came running down the stairs and entered my room. "Why the hell are you screaming?" he asked. I told him about the man and I explained everything that had happened. My dad called the police. After 10 minutes, the police turned up outside our house and found the man in our shed. He got arrested, and that was the last time I saw him. The next day, my dad inspected the house, and we found the handle of our back door had been damaged, but not completely broken. This gives me an eerie feeling, as if he actually managed to get in, he could have harmed us or possibly killed us.
Did we scare you? Tell us in comments and share your spine-chilling story with us. BloodyMondayHorror@gmail.com. And don't forget to press the subscribe button for awesome horror stories.